For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler. It's time for another edition of the Mallory Chapman Show. Currently joined by Wheeling University head softball coach Mallory Chapman. And Mal, you girls got the chance to go on your spring trip, played a lot of tough competition down there, came back for one more non-conference game against Ohio Dominican. Talk about this last kind of week overall and what you've seen from your girls.
Yeah, I think it was definitely a learning experience for all of us. We had some really good conversations while we were down in Tennessee just about where we want our program to go and what we want to do going forward this rest of this season. It's not easy when you're in the losing column, but we saw a lot of positives and we're going to draw from those things going into conference schedule this weekend and just continue to work on what we need to work on and keep believing in it.
And we were talking off camera. You mentioned Ohio Dominican's game, one of the best games you've put together all season in recent weeks. Talk about that game and kind of what you saw that kind of flipped the switch.
Yeah, I mean, again, we had a really good conversation as a team on Tuesday at practice. And, I think our girls are starting to buy into what we're doing. And, sometimes it's hard coming off of a spring trip like that, to come back and continue to fight. But that's all I ask of our team. Show your fight, show your competitiveness. Every day is a new day. Any team can be beat on any day. So we just have to keep that in mind going forward. Stay steadfast in what we've been talking about and the things that, we've set the standard for and just live it.
And on the offensive side, Cassie Fi's gotten out to a huge start to the season, one of the top 10 in average in the conference. Talk about her and kind of what's flipped for her and what's gone right so far.
I think it's a little bit of the senioritis, I like to call it. Cass has worked tremendously hard this year, and she really loves to play softball, and she wants to be out there. She wants to do everything she can to help her team, and I just think, when it comes down to it, when it's your last season of ball, you'll do just about anything. And not only her, but the rest of our senior class and the rest of our team has stepped up. But, Cass has really grown a lot in the past year, and I'm super proud of her, and I've told her that 1,000 times probably. But, it's just a testament to the hard work that she's put in, and I think, not only her, but the rest of our team is seeing that progress.
And then looking to the pitching circle, obviously you've had some ups and downs, but Riley Peters has really come on in the freshman season. She's had some really strong starts in that circle. Talk about her and how she's kind of transitioning into college ball.
Yeah, I think just getting some experience under her belt has really helped her confidence, especially in the circle, and playing good defense behind her. I think, when you're out there and your defense has your back, you can go out there and throw your game. And she stepped up. She's a competitor. I can tell when she's out there that, she wants to be out there. She wants the ball. And that's what we need in the circle is a go-getter, a dog, like we call it. So, I'm just really proud of her for moving forward. Every game she's gone out, she's done better each time. And that just shows that, she's getting a little bit more comfortable out there. And so I'm really proud of her.
Currently joined by Wheeling University head softball coach Mallory Chapman. And Mallory, your girls are now getting ready, as you said, to go into conference play. This 11-team conference, everybody's pretty good up top to bottom. Talk about the conference overall and kind of what you're seeing as we head into the conference.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a grind. Every single game we play with, in the North Division and the South Division, everybody has a great roster, and that's all you can ask for is good competition. So, we just have to put our heads down and get to work and, respect every team that we play because it's the conference now. We're playing for something. It's who's going to be playing the first weekend of May. And so that's kind of the chip on our shoulder that we got to play with is, do you want to be there or do you not? And it's a decision that you have to make as an athlete that, you're going to go out there and give it your all. And our girls have stepped up, and I think, good things are going to happen for us.
And looking at these first two matchups, you have Salem on Saturday, followed by Notre Dame College on Sunday. Talk about these two teams and kind of how you're matching up, how you're preparing for them.
Yeah, I mean, we go into every game with the intent to win. We just have to go out there and play our game, not worry too much about what the other team has. Obviously, we do our normal scouting reports and things like that. But, I just think it comes down to you got to go out there and you got to want it. And that's something that we've been preaching this past week especially is you just have to want to do it. Two good teams in Salem and Notre Dame. We talked about Salem, being new to the conference and things like that, and they're eager to play. And of course Notre Dame, they're playing for a lot right now, with the news of their school shutting down after this semester. So they got nothing to lose. And so we're going to get their A game. We just have to go ball out and sell out.
And finally, as you girls hit this conference stretch, getting ready to wrap up March and head into April, what's your message to the girls at this point, and what are you kind of looking for from them out there?
Something that we have talked about the past couple weeks is just love the game of softball. And I can speak from experience that if you give this game everything and you love this game, it'll love you back. It'll give back to you in ways that you can't imagine. So just going out there, every time you step on the field, you've got to give it all, give it your all, and just love what you're doing. And that's the end of it. And, that's athletics in a nutshell. You just got to love what you're doing. You got to love the grind, love the process, and then you get to celebrate the outcome in the end.
Thanks, Mal. Good luck this weekend, and can't wait to see you out there.
Thanks, Zach.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.